Power, secrets, and silent agendas. Nicki Minaj has never been afraid to hint that there's much more to the music industry than anyone lets on. Over the years, she's dropped cryptic comments about mysterious forces working behind the scenes, quietly controlling careers and shaping headlines. Whispers about industry insiders pulling strings aren't new, but Nicki's recent claims have left fans and critics stunned, especially as she points to hidden hands guiding the fate of some of hip-hop's biggest names. The idea that rising stars might be set up or silenced by people in powerful places sounds like a wild conspiracy, until you start connecting the dots Nicki's been laying out. But that was just the beginning. Nicki didn't hold back when she called out Roc Nation directly, naming names and pointing fingers where most would stay silent. She claimed the powerhouse label wasn't just managing artists, it was allegedly orchestrating setups, targeting rappers who got too loud or too successful outside their control. According to Nicki, this wasn't just about business. It was about power plays, silent deals, and making sure certain artists paid the price for stepping out of line. Social media lit up as receipts started making the rounds, screenshots, cryptic tweets, and whispered stories that suddenly seemed more believable. Fans started questioning if Roc Nation had a hidden hand in the recent falls of artists like Tory, Lanez, Casanova, and 6ix9ine. The rumors spiraled, and Nicki's bold accusations lit a fire under every conspiracy theory about industry sabotage. But that wasn't the whole story. The Tory Lanez saga took an even darker turn when Nicki dropped what she called her receipts, cryptic messages and hints that Roc Nation wasn't just watching from the sidelines. She suggested they played a direct role in twisting the narrative and possibly influencing the chaos that surrounded Tory's case. Fans started digging, pointing to strange coincidences and sudden shifts in public opinion that lined up with Roc Nation's interests. Even timelines started to look suspicious, with some asking whether the label had a hand in why certain evidence was pushed to the forefront while other details got buried. The idea that a major power could manipulate not just headlines, but an entire legal battle sent shockwaves through the community. And as more accusations surfaced, people wondered just how far these silent power moves reached. But the Tory Lanez story was only the tip of the iceberg. Casanova's downfall didn't just feel like bad luck. It felt orchestrated. As the headlines screamed about his legal troubles, Nicki hinted there was more beneath the surface, suggesting silent industry hands may have had a role in how things unraveled for him. Rumors swirled that certain connections and backroom deals might have pushed Casanova into a corner, with power players making quiet moves to decide who stays on top and who gets taken out. The timing of his arrest, the sudden wave of incriminating stories, and the deafening silence from former allies had fans questioning if this was just justice or something far more calculated. Whispers grew louder. Was Casanova really brought down by his own choices, or was he set up as an example for others thinking about stepping out of line? The speculation only gained steam, and as Nicki's claims echoed across social media, people started to see his story in a whole new light. But the web of secret influence didn't stop with Casanova. 6ix9ine's story was pure chaos from the jump, but Nicki's hints suggested there was way more going on behind the scenes than anyone realized. As he faced explosive legal battles and public betrayals, she pointed out strange patterns, timing that felt too perfect, alliances that crumbled overnight, and powerful names staying suspiciously quiet. Fans started connecting dots between industry elites and the sudden storm that hit 6ix9ine, especially with whispers that certain doors mysteriously slammed shut just as his troubles peaked. Rumors flew that Roc Nation and other heavy hitters might have been pulling strings, deciding who gets protection and who's left to crash and burn. The idea that industry insiders could play both sides, helping 6ix9ine rise and then letting him fall, was enough to make anyone question what's really happening behind the curtain. With the backlash to Nicki's claims would only add more fuel to the fire. The fallout was instant and brutal. As soon as Nicki aired these claims, the backlash came from every direction. Artists started subbing her on social media, some calling her reckless, others accusing her of stirring up drama for attention. Fans took sides with heated arguments flooding comment sections and timelines. Industry insiders even chimed in, hinting that Nicki was playing a dangerous game by naming such powerful names. The rumors only got wilder, with new receipts popping up almost daily, anonymous leaks, cryptic messages, and wild threads trying to piece together the truth. The more Nicki spoke out, the more the industry seemed to close ranks, with some of her old allies suddenly going silent or switching sides. The chaos didn't just shake up her mentions, it sent a ripple through hip-hop that had everyone questioning who could be trusted and who might be next to get caught in the crossfire. But the real shock came when fresh rumors started swirling about Roc Nation's influence, hinting that the surface had barely been scratched. Suddenly, the internet was buzzing with new whispers, claims that Roc Nation's reach went way deeper than anyone thought. Anonymous accounts dropped hints about contracts gone wrong, artists mysteriously blackballed, and backroom deals shaping careers behind closed doors. Some leaked DMs even suggested that certain legal teams connected to major labels quietly nudged cases in directions that suited industry powerhouses. Conspiracy threads caught fire, speculating that Roc Nation could make or break a rapper's entire future with just a single call. And as Nicki's allegations gained traction, fans started digging up old stories, suspicious timing, surprise arrests, and artists suddenly switching sides. The line between wild theory and reality started to blur, leaving everyone wondering who was really pulling the strings. And just how much we'll never know. But if you thought these rumors were wild, the final fallout you'd raise even bigger questions about who's really running the game. All the smoke and controversy swirling around these claims leaves one question echoing through the industry. Who's really in charge, and how deep does this web of influence actually go? After everything Nicki dropped, it's clear the game is bigger and messier than most imagined. The idea that careers can be built or broken with backroom deals, silent threats, or a single phone call isn't just a wild theory anymore. It's a chilling reminder that what we see on the surface barely scratches the truth. For every public scandal or headline, there's a shadow play happening out of sight, with powerful players pulling the strings and deciding who gets to win and who's left out in the cold. In the aftermath of Nicki's bombshells, fans are left questioning every sudden rise and mysterious fall in hip-hop. Maybe the biggest secrets haven't even been revealed yet, and maybe the real story is still waiting to surface.